Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, so today I've got more wonderful news involving the Pokemon trading card game. And we might as well start off with a new stamped promo. And if you know me and you watch this channel, you will know I am a sucker for a stamp. It is a Mewtwo from Brilliant Stars, stamped with, shockingly enough, the Brilliant Stars logo. And this is awesome, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely awesome. Now, this is being given out at the moment over in the Netherlands. If you go and place an order, you can go and get yourself a Mewtwo. But we've seen these stamped cards before. So, just because we've only seen it in the Netherlands as it stands at the moment, doesn't mean it's only going to be for the Netherlands. I should say it has also been confirmed as coming to Belgium as well over in Game Mania. As it stands at the moment, it's only confirmed for the Netherlands and Belgium. But we've seen these before. And we've seen that they do end up coming in different places. Now, they're not always perfectly easy to get hold of, and that makes me very sad indeed. And we don't know which countries they're coming to, so this is very much a wait-and-see scenario. The Snorlax from Vivid Voltage, and it was weird, the Snorlax, right? Because Snorlax was a pre-release promo in Vivid Voltage, and then they went and released a stamped promo of the regular artwork of Snorlax from Vivid Voltage, not the pre-release. So there's actually two different artworks of the same Snorlax, both stamped with the Vivid Voltage stamp, which I find very strange indeed. And actually that is something we need to point out right at the beginning here. This is not a pre-release promo. We have seen the pre-release promos for Brilliant Stars, and actually, since we last talked about them, we've got nice, perfect scans of them. We can see them in great detail and clarity, which is absolutely lovely. And, you know, we've seen you got Moltres, Lucario, Liepard, and Bibarel. I got myself a Liepard. I am not upset about that. This is not a pre-release promo. It's also not an alternate art promo. It is just the regular art version of the Mewtwo from Brilliant Stars with the Brilliant Stars logo printed on it. But then again, we've seen promos recently that literally are just the card with absolutely nothing different. Just the card with no way of knowing it's a promo. So I'll be honest with you, this is pretty cool. Plus, does anyone really want any more GameStop stamps? Like, they're cool, don't get me wrong, I'm a sucker for a stamp, but does anyone actually think that this is a good stamp? I'm just putting it out there that I'm not particularly sure it is. I mean, we had that Copperager a little while ago, which is even worse. No stamp, no nothing. It's literally just a Copperager from the set. No way of knowing it's a promo as soon as you take it out the little bag it comes in. So, it's better than that. And it's better than the GameStop promo, and it's not an alternate art, but it is stamped, and that makes me very happy. I don't know if it's coming to other countries, but these have in the past. Whereas the GameStop tend to be exclusive to North America, for pretty obvious reasons, the ones that are just stamped with the set tend to come everywhere. So I personally am crossing my fingers. I'm also really crossing my fingers it doesn't come to WH Smiths in the UK, because they were the ones who just would not let me have my Snorlax, and that's a story I've told before, and I'm very upset about it. Mewtwo as a whole, it's got artwork which is quite divisive. I'm not a fan, but some people are a huge fan, and that's cool. We've got single energy 20 damage, heal 20 from this Pokemon, and free energy 110. I'm going to be honest with you, it's not a great card. And I don't think many people out there are arguing that it is a great card. But that's all right, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't need to be a great card. It's coming as a stamped promo, and that makes me very happy indeed. But if we want to take a step back just for a moment and go back to Fusion Strike, over at Intertoys, again, we are talking about the Netherlands here, we are getting a poster, a double-sided poster, featuring Gengar and Mew. And you will notice that this is literally just featuring the artwork that was on the booster packs of Fusion Strike, the booster packs featuring Gengar and Mew. It's not new artwork, and certainly the Gengar we've actually already seen coming as a playmat. It's a top 32 playmat for the upcoming Team Challenge. So It's just cool to have the posters, honestly. These are quite nice. What I will tell you is that these posters have been coming around in the Netherlands for a few sets now. Like the rather awesome Genesect poster, the glow-in-the-dark Rayquaza poster, and they don't tend to come outside of the Netherlands. I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, but they do not seem to be coming outside of the Netherlands. And we've got some news from over at the US Pokemon Center. Now, I previously told you about a bunch of stuff like Lucario sleeves, and Gyarados sleeves, and Luxray sleeves, or the whole evolution line, and Garbodor sleeves, and Dragon sleeves. I told you about all of them. And it turns out, whereas before I told you they weren't coming to the US, and incidentally, that was true, also Rayquaza sleeves and Eevee sleeves. Forgot those two. I told you about all of these sleeves, and I said, look, at the moment they're not coming to the US, they might be UK exclusive. Well, it turns out they are coming to the US. They've gone and been listed on the US website. But there's more, ladies and gentlemen. There is more. Oh, the Legend of Hoenn sleeves. The ones I told you about, I don't know, yesterday, earlier today, depends when this goes up. But those ones as well. They've all been confirmed to be coming to the US Pokemon Center. But it's better, ladies and gentlemen. It's better. Because apparently now they're all coming along with playmats. Now, it feels like instead of having exclusives, we are going to be going back and forth on this one. Because, well, we haven't at the moment, over in the UK, got ourselves these playmats. So we got the sleeves first, and they look like they might be UK exclusives. Then they were confirmed to be coming in the US with a bunch of playmats, which as it stands at the moment have not been confirmed to be coming in the UK, but at this stage I wouldn't be surprised if that changed. Again, things are a little bit different now. So what have we got? Well, we've actually got a Rayquaza and Dragonite playmat, which doesn't match any of the sleeves I've just shown you. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, what can I do, yeah? I'm just showing you what's out there. I find it strange that they put all of these up and then they put up an extra one that doesn't match anything. All I can tell you is I am sorry. But that's coming and that's rather cool. You've got new artwork of Rayquaza and Dragonite. And if you're a fan of either of those two Pokemon, this is a very, very cool thing indeed. If you're not, maybe this is the kind of thing you want to skip. I don't know. I'm not you. I should say these all retail for $25. You've then got the Eevee playmat. Now, as I record, all of these are still in stock over on the Pokemon Center US. Might I suggest this might be one you go after sooner rather than later if you're interested, because this is the kind of thing which is going to sell out. You've got kind of Eevee in the corner and then your neon outlined Eeveelutions all around. And we've talked time and again in the past few months about quite how popular all these Eeveelutions are. This is a very cool map that a bunch of people are going to love. We've got the Legend of Hoenn playmat. That matches those sleeves I showed you the other day. And again, this is just, I mean, it's a Legend of Hoenn, right? You've got your Rayquaza, your Groudon, your Kyogre. If you're into this, this is wonderful. Like, with all of these, it's very much a case of there's only so many playmats you can use. They've gone and dropped a whole bunch. I think I'm showing you 8 new playmats here. So you're not going to get all of them. So pick which ones you like the best and go for it. There is a Lucario playmat. It's Lucario stood in the middle fighting, but there's a whole bunch of swirls and stuff behind it in the background. If you're a Lucario fan, this might be the one for you. We've got the Gyarados, but this is the one where when I first saw the sleeves, I wasn't a huge fan, and then I looked a little bit closer. Because the background of this Gyarados is just a montage of Magikarp. And now that I know that, this is very, very cool and I'm kind of a fan. I'm not going to be picking probably any of these up, but I still like it. Probably my favourite of them is the Luxray. Let's face it, we've all just played through Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and we've all just played through Legends Arceus, so at this stage we should all be gigantic fans of Luxray. We should all be holding Luxray dear to our hearts at this stage. At least I am. And you got the whole evolution line. It's a bit weird that they're stacked on top of each other and then there's lots of empty space, but I'm not a graphic designer, so who am I to question? We've got the dragon playmat, which is just a whole bunch of dragons all mashed together. Not all the dragons, but enough of them to get kind of interesting. It seems to be the pseudo-legendary dragons, the one you get near the end of each of the games. So you've got your Komodo, your Salamence, Goodra, Dragonite, Dragapult, Hydreigon, etc. So they Garchomp's on there. Did I say Garchomp yet? So it's basically those pseudo-legendaries that you get near the end of each of the game, all mashed together on a playmat, and that seems alright by me. And then Garbodor. And I said this when I showed you the sleeves, I'm not a fan of Garbodor, but the thing is, they keep printing like broken Garbodor cards, which means there's a whole generation of Pokemon TCG players who love Garbodor because they've grown up playing Garbodor decks that are redonkulous. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, a whole bunch of new playmats, a lovely Mewtwo promo, lots of things to get excited about. But now it's over to you guys. I want to know what you think about these. I want to know which of these playmats is your favourite. I want to know if you want that Mewtwo. Let me know in the comment section. Go nuts. Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.